If you're looking to make 50,000, 500,000, or even $1 million inside the next 12 to 24 months, what business opportunities would you start today to get you to that goal? I'm going to be covering 5 of the best business ideas that you can implement. It can all be done online and from anywhere in the world. Hey everybody, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be covering 5 of the best business ideas that can ultimately change your life. There is a tremendous amount of opportunity in each one of these business ideas, especially with the way things are in the world at the moment. I will be covering them in preference from idea 5 all the way through to idea 1. With each one of these ideas, some can be free to get started, others require a little bit of upfront or seed capital to get going. Either way, they can be tremendously profitable. So let's kick it off. Number 5 is coaching or consulting. What's great about this option is that no matter who you are, every single one of you who are watching this video can do this right now. Why I say that is each and every one of you has a skill. That skill can be almost anything, no matter how big or small that skill is. Whether you're in shape and can be a personal trainer, or you're a photographer who can then teach people how to take amazing photos. Or you could be a chef or an aspiring cook who can then teach someone to make delicious food. Or you could even be a landscaper who can then teach people how to take care of their gardens and their flowers. It really doesn't matter the skill that you have because those skills are monetizable skills. So whatever that skill is, you can then coach or consult someone on that skill and make some good money, whether it be in person or online. This can be a great way to generate revenue and profit in exchange for your time. This is a very simple and easy way to start a business, and it doesn't require any upfront capital from you to get started. And receiving money from people while doing these coaching and consulting services, you can receive them into PayPal or any other platform that's readily available for most people around the world. Now, the one thing I guarantee that is popping into each and every one of your minds is, what is my skill? What skill can I coach or consult someone with? But please don't let that I'm not an expert mentality throw you off and stop you, because here's the kicker. You only need to be a couple of steps ahead of someone else, or in fact have knowledge of 10 to 20% more than another person in order to coach and consult them. Just think about it. You may be a 10 handicap golfer. Now you have someone who's just starting out in the game who doesn't know how to do anything. Even though you're not a professional, you can still then teach them and consult them on how to get better in their game. You may also know a language that someone else wants to learn. You could be great at DIY, in which case you could teach people your techniques. If you know how to flip a house and someone else wants to get into the game, well, guess what? You can teach them. The coaching and consulting possibilities are endless. So hopefully you have more comfort to go out there, help others, and get paid while doing so. Number 4 is new to a lot of people, and that is doing influencer management. You may be wondering to yourself, what is an influencer? An influencer is a person who has a massive following on social media, and they can influence the decisions of the people following them. They have a tremendous amount of persuasion and buying power to other brands out there because of the following that they have. So to give you an example of what influencer management is, let's say you've got a very popular YouTuber. In this case, the big influencer would be Mr. Beast. When a sponsor wants to provide a brand deal to Mr. Beast, there'll obviously be some back and forth between them, negotiations of what the brand deal will be about, and eventually get to that point where a contract is signed between the two parties, finalizing that brand deal. Now, this whole process can take a lot of time, and I'm sure Mr. Beast would rather be concentrating on creating content and videos and rather hire someone to do this process for him. This manager will be the middleman between the sponsor and Mr. Beast, sorting out and finalizing the deal, while Mr. Beast then concentrates on what he does best, and that's creating content for you to watch. This manager will step in and do this admin type work, or they'll go out and find sponsors to get that brand deal ready for Mr. Beast and present him with different options of different brand deals that he could then accept. The manager will then take a commission out of that brand deal that they finalize between Mr. Beast and the sponsor. So let's say the brand deal comes out to $20,000, If the manager takes 20% of that, that's a cool $4,000 just being the middleman and tying up that contract and brand deal between the sponsor and Mr. Beast. This type of thing is not difficult to start and it doesn't require any upfront cost to begin. You'll just need to reach out to the influencers out there and present yourself as that manager that they can't live without. And remember, sometimes doing a smaller commission might give you the win. Number 3 is an e-commerce business. When it comes to e-commerce, this can be a crazy profitable business. You can make some stupid amounts of money here. When it comes to e-commerce, you can do things like Amazon FBA or dropshipping, just to give you a few examples. E-commerce businesses that seem to be the quickest growing and the most profitable are those that focus around a particular brand and they focus on a clear problem to solve. So within that e-commerce brand, you then go out to suppliers, whether they be local or foreign, and source products that you can use within your brand. You then place your brand on those products, and because it's a private label right type product, you then have a higher profit percentage on that. And this product that you put your brand on can be even just a simple water bottle, where it's got the time on the bottle when you should drink enough water by that given time throughout the day. And something like that can be a 7-figure per year business. And also with a brand type e-commerce business, you can then sell that business later on for a larger sum of money than if it was just a case of you selling random products that you source all over the place. But remember, in conjunction with this brand comes the social media presence, comes the websites, comes the content creation. So there's a lot that goes around that, but you can outsource all these activities. You don't have to do them yourselves. The only reason why e-commerce is not my number one pick in this given video is that it does require some upfront capital and it also takes a little bit longer to get going, but once it's going, it's very profitable. Number 2 is done for you agency or freelancing services. This is now the opposite to the coaching or consulting side of things, where instead of you coaching them, you now go into that small business or work with that individual and you do the service yourself. This can be a very powerful business model. As an example, there are so many people out there with social media marketing skills. Now they've created a social media marketing agency and gone out to small businesses and other individuals and are now doing the marketing for those businesses and individuals. Now remember, when these people started their social media marketing agencies, they may not have been an expert level. They may have only been beginner or intermediate level. They still started the business. And while they're providing the service for the small business or other individuals alike, they're honing their skills and getting better at what they do. And basically have someone pay you to become the expert, all while driving sales and growing their business. This is a ridiculously profitable business model. The return on investment is very high. However, you exchange your time for that money until such time as you can scale the business and get other people to do the work for you. Offering a done-for-you service to anyone, no matter what that service is, can be a very simple and easy business to start. You generally don't need any upfront capital, and you can receive payments pretty easily via PayPal or other platforms like that. Before we get to number 1, if you're enjoying this info pack video, please take some time to like the video, subscribe and smash that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any content I release in the future. For those of you who liked and subscribed, please mention liked or subscribed in the comments down below so that I can personally thank you. Number 1 is an online course or education-based business. Knowledge is powerful and super profitable. In essence, you basically take the knowledge of a particular skill, you package it into an online course, and you sell that course on to other people who would like to learn that skill. This is one of the most scalable types of businesses and the reason why it's my number 1. You don't need to be spending your time teaching someone because when they purchase the course, they'll go through it themselves and teach themselves, and this can be done while you're either sleeping, while you're on vacation, whatever the case may be. You teach them without even needing to be there in person, and you make a lot of money in the process. With the way things are at the moment, where a lot more people are working from home and needing to upskill themselves on certain skills, this education market is a rapidly growing market. And all you need to do to get a piece of that pie is to create content on your laptop or computer, package that content, and get it out to market. This is a highly scalable business and super profitable. You just need to decide on what skill you're willing to teach someone, create that information in a package, and sell that to those people. There you have it, ladies and gents. So what you can do is focus on one of these 5 business ideas, get that working, and then roll into one of the others, and try to get as many out of these 5 as possible over the next period of time. For further tips, tricks, and strategies, check out these videos somewhere there. I hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.